Hey guys, back again, Raise Flames.
The Raise Flames Podcast Network.
Guys, I love her. Who do I believe with everything I can believe? And I got these cards under my sleeve. I make things happen magically. I'm David Blaine on the screen. Poker face to get a full case. These round Chinese. I'm Jerry Rice with the sleeves. I put my chips in like Doritos and Cheetos. It's hard to find the perfect time for me to leave. When I wear my primos, happy when you're eating at my table. I got the juice if you wanna breastfeed. If you wanna read me, I can look like an essay, but you don't wanna test me. Everyone I know already left me. I'm on the net, I bet that I don't need ice to slide on you like Wayne Gretzky. I'm a tsunami, I'm so wavy. You gon' need more than a jet ski. Even if I wanna do you bad, yo, I couldn't. Yo, I couldn't. Yo, I couldn't. Even if I wanna do you bad, yo, I couldn't. Yo, I couldn't. Yo, I couldn't. Even if I wanna do you bad, yo, I couldn't. Yo, I couldn't. Yo, I couldn't. Even if I wanna do you bad, yo, I couldn't. Yo, I couldn't. Yo, look. Bear with me with the tracks I'm ruining. Life can't amazing, don't put me ruined. I'm becoming friends with my enemies. I'm trying to be the bad energy. If I don't have kids, I'm trying to be legendary. Cause laying is a luxury to me. It's waking up to my dreams and hoping that it's sunny. Walking out when it's cloudy. If she don't love me, then I'm out of me. I don't need for her to write me. Yeah, you gon' need everything and everything. I've been hurt before. It's gonna take time for you to show me. I'm mentally abused, used for you confused. How can I lose when I use you as my muse for more fuel? Only person that I do is myself, cause my opinion is the most cool.
Raise Flames.
Even if I wanna do you bad, yo, I couldn't. Yo, I couldn't. Yo, I couldn't. Even if I wanna do you bad, yo, I couldn't. Yo, I couldn't. Yo, I couldn't. Even if I wanna do you bad, yo, I couldn't. Yo, I couldn't. Yo, I couldn't. Even if I wanna do you bad, yo, I couldn't. Yo, I couldn't. Yo, I couldn't. Yo, that's me.
Holy moly, holy moly, holy moly. Holy moly. Fire in the chat, fire in the chat. Bravo 562 in the house. You guys know Bravo 562 from the last show. Holy moly, holy moly.
Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Well, I just want to say thank you, Raised Flames, but, it's time for my boy Cream over here to do his thing, show us what he got.
Bring
I want to say
him up.
thank you for having him here.
Absolutely, absolutely. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Race Flames Podcast Network, bringing you the best creatives, artists, painters, business people, people that make cakes, anybody that likes to cook, anybody that has a passion for something, musicians especially. Holy moly, we love the musicians having them here. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't even bring one, we bring two, we bring multiples in this place. Welcome, my friend Cream is going to be hitting the stage right now in just a few seconds. When he tells me he's ready, we'll put the camera on him, we'll get him rocking and rolling. Cream, are you ready, my friend?
Think about ready? Yeah.
Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Cream in the house. With DK Downey on the ones and the twos.
I need my buns. I love you so much. They say yes that I want. Yeah. I feel like I'm good. Cause you know I wanna lose. I won't be the booth.
Raise Flames Podcast Network.
I'm speaking the truth. They say I'm the moon. I'm like the sun. Burn with the bone. But the wish like a song. But the dude is here. They were playing the song. I need to be drunk. We were really go down. It's still on the board. It's still in my lungs. You do me so fun. I need a song. Life is good. And let it be better or worse. My vision is shining. This is my grind. I stay on my grind. So you know I understand. Smell on the bowl.
That's
Ladies and gentlemen, that's what we like. The real stuff right there. Ladies and gentlemen, a twofer here on the Race Flames Podcast Network. Sesh, Cream, because there's two parts, right?
Yes, sir.
Sesh Cream. I got it right. I got the first part right.
Yes.
By the way, I mess up everybody's name on the show. Don't worry. Don't be afraid. I mess up everybody's name, so don't worry. Come on, have a seat to the couch, my friend. Sesh Cream in the house. Bravo 562 in the house.
Let's turn this off.
You can just put it on there. Leave it on. It'll probably give me more vocals or something in my podcast. Crazy, guys. Hype it up in the chat. Jessa Diamond in the chat. Oh, yes. Painting Polish, my mod. Oh, my God, did you break that? Let's see here. Alice Froppy in the chat. What up? Hanada in the chat, listening, lurking in her car. Fantastic. This is a radio show. This is a podcast. This is a show. This is entertainment. This is everything for your Saturday morning. Tacos de mañana. Here we go. Jessa Diamond, Painting Polish, everybody in the chat. Hype it up.
Let's get hype. Let's get the hype. What's going on?
Getting hype. You hear that?
Out there.
Guys, you remember Bravo 562 from the show a couple weeks ago. The Batch Records showcase was here in studio with all the guys. Prophecy, J3 to the Easus, Danny Boy, and Bravo. So you know Bravo. But when Bravo was here last time, he told us that not only is he a musician, and by the way, I'm stealing all your friends here. Cream's coming back up for a private show as well.
Yeah, thank you.
And Downey Girl as well. With your own interview as well. So I'm saying anybody I see that you guys bring in, I'm bringing them in. We're going to have them in. We'll have these guys individually, but we got them here as a group. The thing is, last time we were here, Bravo 562 told us he's not just a musician. He's not just a talented actor, a thespian, if you will. He is also a businessman. And one of the businesses he has going on, it's called Full of Life Music Events. And so Bravo is not here just by himself. You can't do a thing like this by yourself. You can't do this crazy thing that he does, these events that he does by yourself. You have to have a team of partners. And here with him, Bravo, tell me who these wonderful, beautiful people are with you.
Well, I mean, I would like them to introduce themselves. So let's start off with the CEO herself.
Oh, I'm the
Boom, the CEO. Do me a favor, pop that mic just a little lower.
This right here?
Yes, that would be beautiful. And then talk right into
That sounds
there.
okay?
That sounds great.
Okay, so my real name is Stephanie, but I go by Downey Girl.
Stephanie Downey Girl.
Because I grew up in the city of Downey
Hey,
here
down the
in
street.
Southern California. I am the DJ at
That's
Full of
right.
Life events.
Hell
And
yeah.
it's not just me, it's also Sesh Cream. He also
Cream.
DJs with me. I wouldn't be able to do it by myself. There's a lot of equipment you have to carry, a lot of stuff that you have to do. When you're behind the DJ booth for 4 or 5 hours, you sometimes need a break. So
Yeah.
A lot of work, guys.
it's a lot of work.
Nice.
And then, there's more of us.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Who's next?
Who's next?
Who's next? You guys keep
Well,
talking.
okay.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
Oh. Okay.
Is it popping up?
Okay. I guess I'll
Yeah. Or take it off the, yeah.
Wait.
Oh, sure, what happened?
Just hold on to it.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay, guys. We're trying to get this right for everybody.
Yeah. Alrighty. So I'm Nancy. Nancy Gonzalez, born and raised in Santa Ana. I'm a mixed media artist, so I do anything with painting, digital art, and I also do, I guess, their marketing for Full of Life. Aside from that, I also model, and yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
What do you mean you do the flyers?
Well,
You do the video editing? You're doing a lot. Don't hype yourself up a little bit more.
So yeah, I
Yeah, I
do
love
the
that.
videos, the flyers, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Appreciate her very much. Thank you.
Squad.
Sesh.
Oh yeah. Oh, then it's me.
You, sir.
Sesh Cream. My name is Kanai. I grew up in California, Corona actually. I produce music, make my own music, make my own beats and all that stuff. I record myself. I love hanging out with my friends and recording as well. I love Full of Life events. It's so amazing just coming out there and just supporting all my friends. Like it's just no other type of feeling that you'll get, honestly. And I hope that in the future we'll continue making more stuff like that.
Hell yeah. Do me a favor, Sesh, sit back. It's my fault. These freaking giraffe arms that I just bought from Target are like in the shop, but that looks perfect. Beautiful. Awesome.
Sweet,
Looks good.
perfect.
Beautiful, beautiful.
We're your guinea pigs for the...
You're the first time to use my giraffe arms.
Oh, nice.
They're dope. It gets the thing in the face, but they're in the kind of in the shot. So you gotta relax like that, like the way you're relaxing. It looks pretty beautiful.
Okay.
Perfect. Good. Full of Life Music and Arts Events. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Full of Life Music and Arts Events. These guys are doing the best of the best events all over Orange County, all over Los Angeles County, all over this area, with the biggest artists in town, in the world, coming here to Los Angeles and Orange County. It's crazy, the stuff you guys do.
Thank you. We appreciate it. We're just trying our best, and we feel like there's a lot of more goals that we could probably fulfill, and there's a lot of more growth, and there's a lot of things that we are trying to work on.
That's awesome. Yeah. I think with the talent that you have here, you got you're not doing it by yourself. You've got multiple DJs, Downey Girl, you've got Sesh backing her up, you've got the art stuff that Nancy does, the fashion. I think you're into a lot of fashion stuff I've seen on your Instagram. Mm-hmm. Everybody's Instagram on the chat as well. Be sure to follow each of these people. Bravo's an artist as well with the vision as well. Having that vision, having the team work together with all your talents, there's nothing that's going to stop you.
Yeah, of course. When everybody is dedicated and we all show up and we, have a strategy that we all get together for and we all agree on, then we realize that anything is possible, and we have been coming unstoppable in the sense that, you know, the commitment is real.
Nice.
Commitment for us is, you know, we just want to have the word of the day is there, scheduled, and we're gonna be there to, you know, to have the show go on.
Yeah, because you can't do it by yourself.
Right.
You need people.
Facts. Facts.
You need.
Make sure you-
Can you hear me?
It sounded good, but you get close to it even better. You're doing great.
You definitely need a lot of people. You can't just do it by yourself. Bravo does a lot. Nancy does a lot. Sesh does a lot, and we all do our own things on our own
Nice.
time as well. Yeah.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I had a firsthand account. I had the great pleasure of going to one of the events in September, which was at the Fullerton train station, which was
Yeah.
really cool. I didn't even know they have events there.
Yes.
I mean, I've taken the train many, many times trying to get to work, but didn't know they have a venue there. Really cool. You're talking about lighting. You're talking about DJs. You're talking about food vendors. You're talking about the best rappers in the industry. And Nancy G doing interviews
Yeah.
after they perform. I go, dude, I'm walking through, I go in, I see them, and then I go take a break, and Nancy G's in the outside with lights, camera, action, interviewing each of these artists.
Gotta work in.
Like legit.
Gotta work it.
Working. Nancy G's working it. She's working it. Nancy G, how did you learn how to do this interview part of it? That's a big game right there.
I just did it.
Yeah, that wasn't your first time, was it?
No, it was not my first time. I've done other interviews at that location as well. So I've been doing it for about like 2 years now.
Cool.
So yeah.
Hell yeah. No, it was great. And then so to see that, it looks really professional. Like when you see like there's this event going on, you know there's something going on in the background, but then you see the lights and then the excitement. And did you have like a backdrop or something like that?
No, this time we're working on that.
Okay, that's next.
Yeah.
But you see it and then you get attracted to that event and it probably brings more people, right? That's cool.
Yeah.
And then go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, if anybody wants to be a part of it, any of your viewers want to be a part of it, they can hit us up.
Part of what? What can
The event.
Take a rap or something?
Yeah, if they're rappers, they can come out and
What?
do their thing.
All right, we're gonna get to that. I have some questions
We got
about
a
that.
couple shows for next year, you know, that we're trying to think of. You know,
Yeah?
kind of planning up for, you know.
Hell yeah. Awesome. So if you're a rapper, you guys can hit them up in the Instagram, get yourself on the shows. We're going to talk more about that. I want to talk about how you even get these people. Whose idea was it to create this whole company as a whole?
Whose idea was it?
Everybody's pointing at Bravo right now. You're not watching. And Bravo's pointing at Downey
Well, we'll
Girl.
have Downey Girl do her version and then I'll do mine, I guess.
I have my own version.
The
Okay.
origin story, please.
I don't know. It was just kind of random. One day, I went to go see one of his. Well, actually, let's back it up. I hosted some pay for play events. So and his friend was one of the performers,
Prophecy,
right?
yeah,
He was
Prophecy.
one of the performers,
Prophecy?
and he was there to support him. And that's how I met him the first time. And he hit me up to go to like other shows that he was doing. So I went, and at the time, I was actually just like a living room, bedroom DJ, right? I wasn't
yeah.
like DJing out in the world just yet. He doesn't know that part, okay?
How many years ago was this?
This was like recent, like this
Yeah, this was like during the summer.
during the summer.
No, you just started DJing now?
Yes, that's a secret. Don't tell anybody.
Dude, I would not, dude, because if you go, like, I saw, like, you were like a legit DJ. Like, you were
Yeah.
playing the music on point, like, when they needed it.
Yeah.
And there was even a point, there was, like, a blooper, like you played the wrong, in, like, a second, you were on the right one. Like,
Yeah,
even
take it till you make it.
yeah, dude, you pulled me.
Yes.
That was awesome.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, I need to get myself out there to, maybe get my own thing going on, right? So one day we went to one of his shows, me and Sesh went to his show, and he was telling me he had an open mic coming up, and he was looking for a DJ. I didn't say anything. Sesh was the one that was like, oh, she's a great DJ. And in my head, I'm just like, oh my God, I've never.
By the way, she should only be doing it for like a month or something like that, right?
Yeah, I'm like, oh my God, I've never like DJed like outside my
Damn.
living room before. And then I was like, yeah, I'm a great DJ. I can do this.
And you got the gig?
Let's do that. He's like, you want to do it? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And then like before the event actually happened, So I have other DJ friends, and I called them. I was like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. They told me they have
How do you move the
equipment.
slider to the right, to the
Yeah,
left?
like they told me they have their own equipment. I have my equipment, but I don't want to carry my everything. Like, what should I do? Like, go ask them what kind of wires they have, what kind of stuff do they have, and then they're like, oh, just make sure they have some XLR cables, and that'll be okay. I'm like, I don't even know, and I don't know anything.
You go to Guitar Center.
Oh, no, I don't know anything. I YouTubed everything and
That's
Googled
awesome,
everything.
dude.
And then the day of the event, I'm like, I hope I don't mess up. I feel like I messed up a lot, but whatever, it happened.
I don't remember.
Was it the one that it wasn't the
No,
one that I
it was a different one.
Because
It was
when
an
I
old-
went, it was like perfect.
It was an open mic, so it's even harder because you don't have the music ahead of time.
Oh.
And they just give you the
They just
music.
give it to you right there?
I'll have to- yeah, they either email it to me or USB, and sometimes USBs will have messed up audio, and it looks like I'm
jeez.
messing it up, but
They're
it's
like,
them.
why is your sound so crap? It's like,
Yeah, yeah,
They're like, what's going on?
yeah, right.
And they're blaming the DJ. It wasn't
Yeah.
her fault, by the way, ladies
It
and
was
gentlemen.
not my fault.
Holy moly.
So after that event, me and Bravo were talking, let's just start doing things like this on a consistent basis. And he said yes. And what are we going to call it? And we just called it Full of Life. And I did like the first flyers. I hate doing flyers.
Well,
But they came out clean though. She had,
It took me so long.
but talk about that. Like, they still do flyers? Like, you're talking about paper?
No,
okay.
like Instagram flyers,
Oh.
like not like.
Because I was like, you're talking like my day. I understand
No.
flyers like paper.
Yeah.
That's where we used to have a flyer that would look like this big. And you're like, give it to people.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't have no Instagram. We barely had internet. So we had to like hand out papers to individual people like on the street. Or like go to the record store and put a whole stack in the record store. And that's how people came. So you're talking about the actual
Just the
content
images.
for the Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. The design is digital, but we still call them flyers. Yeah.
Nice.
So
I
what's
love
your
that.
story, Bravo?
Oh, what about you, Bravo? She's taking my job, huh?
What's your story?
What about you,
So
Bravo?
I met this girl, you know, and she was a host at, the events. And at first, like, I thought she was just a host. Like, I didn't think
She was
anything of
hosting?
her. Yeah, she was hosting the event.
So you were hosting the events.
Another
Yeah.
okay.
event.
And yeah, that Prophecy was performing at, and she was looking for a Prophecy to perform, and we were like up in the roof, and I was kind of like telling the guys like, "Hey man, like, maybe we could get her to host one of our events and stuff, because like we're trying to start doing our own thing consistently with like Batch Records." And they were just kind of like, "Oh, well, like we'll see, like maybe she's not like, usually girls don't want to, but we saw that she was kind of like engaging with us, like kind of just hanging out, and we were kind of like, hey, she's kind of talking to us, but not really like all the other rappers, like, what the heck, So we're like, hey, well, let's just get her Instagram, just start, see what she's about.
What were you thinking, Downey Girl? When these gentlemen, these hip hop artists, they dress very different. What did you think when they first approached you and said, "Do you want to help us with our events?"
I was like, yeah, let's do it.
Dang,
Yeah,
so
I
she was down for it.
Well,
Of
I think it
course.
was the whole like comfort level of like us knowing each other through the events, and me kind of like inviting her to like see me perform. It was
Nice.
kind of like her getting more comfortable, like, oh, well, I kind of know this guy a little bit more.
Yeah.
It wasn't just me asking her randomly, like, hey, dude.
Yeah,
Sure, and
you did
then-
like, hey,
Yeah, hey, do the show.
you like took your time. You like slowed her into it.
So I had like this idea of my clothing and fashion that I would go through too, and she was giving me advice like, hey, you need to get this type of liquid for
yeah.
this, and
This type of what?
because you know how I put splatters on my clothing.
Oh, right.
I put it like on a leather jacket.
Oh, liquid.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, because you like make your own stuff, huh?
Yeah, I try to make my own clothing. So she was like, yeah, get this clothing because when you put it in the wash, it's gonna. And when I did, I hit her up. I was like, hey, it happened, and we just started kind of like connecting like that, sort of say. And she was kind of like, hey, where do you stay by? I feel like you stay close. And I was like, hey, I stay right here in La Habra. And she's like, what's crazy? I stay right here. We don't live
That's crazy that all of us are from around here.
And then we live down the street, and then little by little, it was. It was like the events would happen, and I would need people. Like I have my own friends that would DJ, but sometimes they wouldn't be able to make it. They would cancel.
Dang.
So I saw a photo of her one time on Instagram of her just kind of got a pool party DJing,
Oh yeah, I forgot I had done that.
So
That was a very, very short. It wasn't like a real gig.
Yeah.
It was
Well,
like a
all
very
you needed
short
was that
thing.
picture. You got the gig. That's all you need sometimes.
I forgot I
Content.
had
You
done
never
that,
know.
yeah.
I was like,
Somebody's seeing a picture of me right now and they think I have a podcast. Holy moly. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I hit her up. I was like, "You DJ?" And then she's like, "Yeah, like I'm doing my thing." And I was like, "All right." Well, I just didn't think anything of it. And so me at Exhibit Life, I was already kind of doing the open mics, and I had already been wanting to do like my own show. Like I had different ideas and visions, you know.
Nice.
So I just kind of didn't find people that were willing to do it consistently with me. Like a DJ is gonna charge you all the time. And
Right.
I always told her, like, hey, if we want to get paid, like, we'll figure out a way to get you paid, you know? But, you know, if we want to do our shows, like, maybe we could, you know, figure out a way to, you know, go halves or do something, you know, where, like, we're both, you know, benefiting from it. You know,
Yeah.
content.
Some of these events are free though, right?
Yeah.
And some
yeah.
of them, you have to pay like an entrance fee, or is that what it
Yeah.
is?
So some of them, it's like, it all depends on the venue. Like sometimes the politics with the venue will be like they'll have like a 60-40 split.
Oh,
Or they'll
okay.
have, like they need, you know.
They'll split the door with you. Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Okay.
they want to see if you could sell a certain amount. You know.
Right.
Sometimes certain venues just have like a certain budget that they give you. So with Exhibit Life, you know, I was bringing.
Exhibit Life is the venue that I went to, right? The
Yeah,
Fullerton.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
pretty cool. That's what that's called.
Yeah.
Exhibit events. Okay.
So I was doing the open mics, and I was like, you know what? Like I need to start doing these shows so I could put on the artists that are doing the open mics.
Skinny Lenny just followed. Thank you, Skinny Lenny. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I would go to all these open mics, and I saw that a lot of these artists weren't getting opportunities. And, you know, a lot of the times, a lot of these artists want to put their names out with flyers, and they want to
Yeah.
promote that they're consistently doing shows. So, you know, for us to have our friends be busy, like, we're like, let's also do our own thing. And so we would kind of have like little fun, like events with randomizer, wheel randomizer, just to do like random lineups, and you know, just to kind of spice. up,
What's
you know,
what's randomizer?
It's like a wheel thing, right?
Oh, the little app.
Yeah.
Okay, like if you're because like if I'm doing a giveaway, I could use
Yeah.
the same app, right?
Yes, we would
Okay,
put
cool.
the artist name on there, and then whoever gets it gets a spot on the
That's
on the
sick,
show.
dude. This is really cool because basically what you two like to do is put on events.
Yeah.
Whether you knew that or not, you that's what you like to do.
Yeah.
In what happens is you guys are in your zone. This is what the show's about. It's about passion. If you're just joining us, Race Blaze Podcast Network, we're about passion. We're about finding what your passion is, first of all, and then why it is you do what you do. We have painters on here. We have guitar players on here. We have cooks here. We have business people on here. And now we have the full live music events. You guys are two people that enjoy putting on events, music events in particular.
Yes, sir.
You get your friends involved who are musicians who haven't been put on out in the limelight yet. You see this much like I did when I went to the show. I was like, geez, this is amazing. I can't believe CBS Records is here, Columbia Records, Capitol Records, whatever they got these days. I couldn't believe all those guys were in here. I couldn't believe there's people in suits not here signing contracts. These guys are amazing musicians. You guys see this. It's your zone, man. It's like you love doing what you do, and by doing what you love to do, other people get to do what they love to do. It's incredible.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
It's group work.
It's group work. I love that, dude.
Of course, man. Slowly gravitating, you know, like a little garden where, you know, butterflies can all enjoy themselves, you know.
Damn. Say that again. A little garden where butterflies can enjoy
You know,
themselves.
just trying to build a garden, you know, like Madison Square Garden has its own, you know, place for the artists to go and, you know, shine and be like, yeah, I went there and I performed, you know.
Right.
But it's like a metaphor that I kind of have, you know, that for us. Like, full of life is us, like, bringing everything to life, like, you know, like having like a palm tree, you know, or like some grass. I try to put like some clouds on the stage to give it like that feel of like, you know, people really want to come and feel something when they come to our events. It's not just.
It's beautiful, dude. You're making it happen. Continue that garden where butterflies can bloom. Exactly. That's a great metaphor. These artists that are flapping their wings and maybe nobody's listening, but then you guys create a venue for them to listen, and now we're listening. Now we're turning on all these musicians. You've got Prophecy. You've got the Ghetto Boys. You've got J3 to the Easus. You got Bravo. You got all these musicians. You got Session the House. It's crazy, bro. And it's very like when I've talked about this with you guys, and I talked about this with other people on the show. When you go, it's like such a killer vibe. Like the thing you guys have created, it's chill musicians. When I went there, I don't know who I talked to. One of the ladies, I don't know if it was one of you ladies or some other lady. I was like, hey, I'm just coming to check it out. I just got my camera. I'm just going to film a couple things. She's like, oh, yeah, enjoy. And then she's like, but if you want to drink, you got to go to like the outside and go get the beer with the liquor.
They don't have a
I'm like,
liquor
you know, as a
license.
matter of fact, I don't even drink. So this is fantastic. All they had was like Sprite, water, Pepsi. This is cool. I mean, everybody's smoking pot on the patio, but that's cool. It's like a hippie thing, right? It's like when I was in the 90s. It's cool. Everybody's chill, smoking out, and then no drinking. Nobody was violent. Like in my day in the 90s, when like with the Death Row Records and all that stuff like that, it was crazy. There was people fighting, shooting, and everything like that. But it was just a mellow scene, food, outside, music, entertainment, killer DJ who I thought was DJing for like 30 years because she does a fantastic
Let's
job.
just say that. Let's just say 30.
30. Let's just say 30. We'll say
Okay.
30. She's been
We'll say
DJ for 30 years, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, and very professional. The stage is high. The lighting was awesome. Who's messing with the lighting there? It was like,
So we had actually 3 people trying to come in on the lighting. Like he had some lights that he brought.
I try to be like the main one, but there's and then Pyro helps us out, and then
The fog machines have some lights.
so when I go
Yeah.
there, I see it looks like professional. It took you guys like 10 hours, right?
no. It'll take us like 30 minutes, like an hour to try to set everything up. But yeah, we try to at least put effort. You know, I know it's not always the best, but you know, we try to put
Looks good to me. Shoot.
So how did you hear about the event?
Dude, I was talking to Baby Rich, and I was like, shout out to Baby Rich, by the way. We wanted to go see Waze. Our goal was to go see Waze because I wanted to see his arts, like his paintings and stuff like that. And then I also was watching. And by the way, I'm watching you. Me and Waze have been talking. We've been trying to get Waze has been trying to get in here, but he's travels a lot. But yeah, Waze, I got to get you in here. Love his rap as well. Love the way he his style, his cadence, and everything like that. But I wanted to go see his art because it sounded like when you promoted it was like an arts plus music event.
Yeah, because they have the event itself. It's a gallery, so they have art in the back.
By the way, rated X. By the way, I found that out. My wife and my kid were with me, and then I go, guys, go check out the art because when you do pop-ups and stuff, we go to pop-ups and do lives. Like I was like, hey, okay, I'm gonna check out the music. You guys go check out the art. They went back there and they came running back, like there's penises in front. I was like, oh, okay, guys, go to the spaghetti factory in the bar. Go get some. I'll be right there. So I was like, so it's
Nancy can explain that.
some of the art. Nancy, did you want to explain the art? Go ahead, Nancy. This will be your department.
So at that time, I was the art curator for Exhibit Live. So
You curated the art. I'm just kidding.
Nice. You chose
That's what
the pieces that you wanted to
that's what you
see.
were thinking about.
You chose the pieces you wanted to display.
art.
I like it. I like your art. I like your taste in art.
Yeah. So I don't know what show was that one.
It was the exhibit. It was at the exhibit. It was in
The
September.
second Full of Life one. Yeah.
I thought it was a third one.
But I remember what
It was like September
The second
16th,
one?
17th, something like
September
that.
22nd. Yeah.
Okay.
22nd, okay,
Okay.
cool.
Okay. The second one.
what theme was.
It was the one you did the interview.
There's just so many shows, you know.
Nice.
I think it was Monochrome.
Monochrome. With the black and white.
It was like all dark. Well, I didn't go look at because once they said penises, I didn't go look. But sorry, kids.
For me, like when I choose the art, it depends on our theme that time I think was monochrome, so it was just black and white.
Monochrome is black and white. Okay, cool.
So that was depending. I like to give a chance to people to show their art, so everybody was like local artists. Yeah, and if it looks good and everything is fine, as long as it's not disrespectful.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Art is art, right?
Yeah, it's art.
Art is art.
Yeah,
Whatever.
it's fine art, you know.
That's awesome. I wish I would have went over there and looked at the penises, but I didn't indulge. I'm sorry. That night I
I
was.
find the penises disrespectful.
It's good. It's fantastic. Natural.
Yes,
Love that.
yes, it is. I agree
yeah.
with you, Nancy. I agree with you completely.
So
I love it. I love it.
Was it black or white?
It was beige.
It was monochrome was the theme, right? Monochrome, fantastic.
Talking about the painting.
Fantastic.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I went to look for yeah, the original goal was to go see Wade's art, see him perform. Then the wife took off with the kid, and then so I stayed for Danny Boy. Excuse me, I stayed for Pyro.
You sick, bud? You need some ginger? You need ginger
That was
shot?
last week. I'm just getting over it.
You didn't get your flu shot?
I don't do that. I'm immune.
I see. I see.
I'm immune. Who else did I see? Bravo. My favorite.
Ginger shots?
No, who's my favorite that I saw that night?
Artist.
Okay. You're talking about autonomy.
Autonomy.
Yeah.
That's my favorite kid. I love
Oh
that kid.
yeah.
Yeah,
Autonomy.
it's crazy, dude. So I saw Autonomy. I saw Pyro and Danny, and then who else? And then I think I saw you or somebody. I saw like 4 artists or something like that.
Probably Josh, JD Gentleman, probably.
Maybe I saw like 4 people.
Yeah.
But then my wife was at Spaghetti Factory, and I could almost smell the Parmesan. So I just I was like, all right, I gotta go. So I cut the live, and I went to go eat. But yeah, the people I saw were incredible. The music I saw was incredible. I was really excited. I don't know if you saw my VOD, like when I filmed that at the end. I was like, this is passion. Like this is what I'm talking about. You saw that, dude? Yeah. I was like, I felt like when I was 16 and I was playing punk rock in these clubs out here in LA, I felt like that when I see you guys perform, like that youth, that moment where you guys are creating this art and you don't know where it's going, but you don't care because you're just in your zone creating your thing. I remember that feeling, and that's what I saw from all you guys. I was really impressed. So it was cool.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was
But
awesome.
you didn't stay. We had food there. You could have had something to eat. Where we were at.
I'm ready for the next event. I'll go to the next one. I gotta talk to the management.
So we have to sell chicken parmesan. Is that what you said?
Some Italian, maybe some, but tacos de mañana.
Yeah.
Tacos would be good too. I'm a taco guy. I'm a big taco guy.
Okay, noted. We're gonna
Noted.
have tacos next time. We're gonna say, Ray's Flaves have to come because we have tacos now.
100%.
Okay.
Management, are you listening to this? It means I have to have 8 hours to show this show. I'm gonna go live with these guys for 8 hours. It's gonna be awesome. There it is in the chat. Tacos de mañana. Put your emojis in the chat. Tacos de mañana. Thank you, Painty Polish. Thank you, Painty Polish. Painty Polish, you're awesome. Oh my gosh. Second show, ladies and gentlemen. This is 2 shows in one day. My voice is killing me, but it's going to be on.
Ginger shots, bomb. Keep telling me.
I should have bought, dude. I was gonna do that too.
With the turmeric?
I ordered the water. I ordered the bubbly water, and it showed the shots that I usually take, the Zuja or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
I didn't freaking put it in the cart, dude. I forgot to. So now there's just water and bubbly's coming in at 2 o'clock. It's gonna be crazy.
Next time I'll bring some ginger shots.
Bring some ginger shots. I'm always sick for because I have a kid. So you have kids, they go to school, they get sick, they come home, boom, everybody's sick. The whole within a 50-mile radius. One kid, that's all it takes.
Blaming the kid. Huh?
Hey, listen to me. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my god. Crazy. Well, let's get back to this. Crazy. If you're just joining us, full of live music and arts events. Throwing events all over Los Angeles County, all over OC, the best events in the industry, rappers, food vendors, killer DJs, all homegrown organic stuff from this area. This is what this area is bringing you. How do you guys create these partnerships when you started to go out there and you started, every venue's different. I remember dealing with venues back in the day. There was I don't know if you know that Thai food place on Norwalk or Carmenita on Imperial. You know that Thai food place?
Here in Whittier?
It's Santa Fe, Whittier, it's Santa Fe, yeah, right there.
I think I know.
That used to be an old punk rock club called Chex. So when we play there, they'd give us a stack of tickets and say, if you want to play here, you got to sell 100 tickets before you go before you go on stage.
It's still
Is it
like that? Yeah, maybe not 100 tickets, but yeah, they still want you to sell your own
They
tickets.
want you to sell tickets.
We don't want to do that to artists.
It sucks,
we don't want
dude.
to.
It's the worst.
Yeah, maybe later.
Maybe
Like 10 years.
The way the economy is going, maybe.
Nobody's
I don't know.
got money. That's the thing. We're gonna have to do all this stuff for free. So just sponsor. Patreon.com/RaceWays, by the way. What's crazy is like it ended up being like you end up just having your parents buy the tickets, right? Because you're like,
Or yourself.
No, or you just buy them out, right? You just pay cash for it. But it's crazy that it's the same way. But tell me if I'm wrong. Every venue is different. Some do tickets. Some want you to pay the 60/40 at the door. Some of them are just cool. Like the Fullerton place is free, right?
Well, not necessarily. It's just the fact that you have like a budget with them. Like let's say for example, if there's like a timeline that they want, like 3 or 4 hours, you know, it'll be like 300, you know, or
They charge you straight up.
well, yeah. That's like a
I
way
like that model because then it's like you know what prices is.
Yeah,
$300 I can do whatever I want.
Yeah,
right?
I kind of
It's
like that
perfect.
too. Yeah, I like those venues that do that.
But another way also is, you know, when you sell those tickets at the door and you take a split with them, you know. But it's also, you know, them making a profit off of like people buying off the venue. and
Alcohol,
stuff,
right?
You know, and, you know, maybe making connections and stuff and just kind of like having videos just being posted that, you know, people are doing events. But, no, I mean, we didn't really get it free. We had to figure out a way to, you know, prove that we were able to make money for them too. You know, it's not.
Oh,
you know, it's not
so were those sodas theirs? Is that what they're
yeah, that's.
Oh,
theirs,
okay,
yeah.
cool, cool,
We're not
cool.
gonna pull up with like our own drinks and try to make
out
a
of the ice
profit.
chest, right? Yeah.
So
Crazy.
You don't want like the whole drinking thing, like, you know, you gotta have like certain licenses and permits for all that, and you know, I don't think they have all the right permits, and you know, so
Right.
maybe why they don't sell
You-
alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, other than that, we try to give like basically something. We try to propose something to every venue when we go. You know,
So to benefit them.
yeah.
Right.
So
It's like a win-win for everybody.
and also we try to have kind of like an idea already proposed. Like let's say for example, I get a day that that's opened. And I say and ask everybody, hey, are you guys open in this next month or so? And then they're like, yeah, we are. You know, we're open for that day. So and then we go out and we look for venues that are like in the area, and then depending on like what area it is, then we'll see who will accept us. Sometimes we'll hit up 10 venues. Sometimes we'll hit up 20. You know, and sometimes there'll be places that will have like bars.
Yeah.
We'll just say throw it here, and then we'll make money off of the drink sales.
I like bars.
The bars are good too because they just want to make money off the bar.
Yes,
You know,
yeah.
they can make a ton of
People
money
buy
off the
drinks.
alcohol.
People are more willing to buy a drink than a ticket. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It makes
Yeah.
sense because you're getting something. You're thirsty.
Yeah.
so you want to drink something, right? So
Yeah.
Great.
if you especially if you don't know who you're going in to see, like if Bravo 562 I'll pay $20. I'll go see what I'll pay.
Thank you.
But if you don't know and you're like, well, at least I'm gonna get some beer or
Right.
something out of it, right? I remember,
Yeah.
that's might be what people think, but it's crazy that it's just really cool. It's just really interesting the different venues and the way they all work, but it's the only way that they can continue to do business, right? They have to at some point make a bottom line, right?
Right.
They have to some
They
point
have
make
to pay their mortgage or their
Right.
rent or whatever it is. Mhm.
right. It's awesome, and so I know from my time in when I was a kid and doing music since I was 16 all the way till 38. I know the work it takes. So that's why I'm really impressed with you guys and the type of stuff you do, because it's a lot of work. You're starting from, I wouldn't think of starting from the date. I would usually think of starting from the venue and seeing what date they have, but you're starting from the date and saying, this is the date I have. And then going looking at all the venues
Yeah,
for that way.
because we all have things going on in our personal lives.
Sure.
So we all have like weird schedules. So sometimes it's kind of hard.
Yeah, that's great. And you got to talk to the musicians and see if they're available, right?
Yeah. It's a team effort between everybody. Everybody has to be available and willing to be there at a certain time, because sometimes artists will want a time like right next to another show that they got. Hey, I'm performing down the street at 8:00. Can you have me perform?
Oh, they're doubling up, like Seinfeld, trying to get freaking comedy stuff.
So
Damn.
you got to put this guy at 11 because the guy before needs to go earlier because he's got something to do. Same for me. Like for example, I got a show coming up pretty soon, and I'm asking for an early slot because I got things to do with my family, but I still want to go perform.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's certain things that you gotta, if they can accommodate you, it is what it is. You gotta figure it out. But every artist, you could tell their efforts when they really want to be there. Some artists will right away will tell you, yeah, I'll figure it out. Some artists will maybe have more opportunities than others, and they'll go, oh, let me check my schedule, or let me get back to you, or I charge. So
Oh, dang.
sometimes some artists do charge as well. So there'll be like a fee for them too. come out.
Then you got to pay them.
Yeah.
Right.
So, it all depends, like, on the whole situation. Then also if like other places are having shows, because there'll be times where like you'll have a show and then there'll be like a festival going on.
Oh,
so
competition
You're
for you.
competing with the festival.
Right.
So, there's little things that you have to, and then there's certain times of the year that people want to go to shows, and certain times, like right now, people don't really want to go to shows.
Why is that? Is it because
The
it's cold,
holiday
cold in California?
season, it's
60,
getting
60
colder.
degrees? Anything over 60 degrees? Nobody in California is going
People are
outdoors,
with their
right?
With
families.
their
Family, yeah.
Yeah. Friendsgivings.
Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the.
They're doing, I don't want to dox them, but they're having a party. Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool, man. Then Christmas is coming, so yeah, it's hard. But man, I can't wait to go to the show. Management, if you're out there, put me in a show.
Management, if they have venues that we can look at, let us know. I'm just kidding.
Like when we do another show, if you want to come out and
Hell yeah.
do like a podcast right there,
Like a pop-up.
We'll just do it live.
Yeah.
We'll stream live the whole
Yeah.
time.
yeah,
Because that's what I did the last time. So we'll do stream the whole thing.
yeah,
yeah.
that'd be
Awesome.
cool.
Yeah, anytime.
And then artists can come up to your table.
Dude,
and
that'd be
just,
sick. I would love that. Hell yeah.
questions
And we have Nancy G help me do the
Yeah,
interviews.
Nancy, yeah.
That'd be awesome, dude. Yeah, that'd be sick. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to her for the interviews. She took a long time doing the edits and doing, the sound edits and stuff like that. So
Came out clean.
I want to give her, a round of applause for that.
Hell yeah. Let's put it in.
It was a lot of.
You guys can't hear it, but they're clapping right now. They're clapping. Holy moly. Nancy G in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you follow Nancy G on Instagram. Boom. Crazy, dude. It's crazy because, you guys have only been doing this for not even a year. Is that right?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Do we still?
I don't know. In August was the first show.
Yeah.
This
Together.
year.
The first show together. Yeah. But he's been doing it for a long time. A lot of it is him pulling his own
He's
resources.
got a lot of respect in the industry.
Yeah.
What I've done my research and looked in the back of the hip hop underground. I've done my research. They know Bravo 562.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Bravo 562 from the area.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So they get when he was gonna be the MC. I don't know if you do that all the time, but when you were gonna be the announcer, everybody was stoked that you were gonna be the guy to do the announcing on that day. I noticed.
Try to hype everybody up and try to be positive and give everybody love, because a lot of the times hosts are just there to just be there. They don't really care about the artist.
Dude, that's my favorite job, dude. What you were doing, the announcing part, when I was a kid, how you go to Universal Studios and you look at the King Kong or nowadays Jurassic Park on the side when they take you on the tour and the backstage and the thing, everybody's looking on the outside. I was looking at the guy in the front. Ladies and gentlemen, what you're looking at to the right, there's an alligator right there. Don't get him. I would look at that guy, the announcer guy. That's my guy. I'm crazy.
That's fun. No, yeah, I agree. Yeah, you got the voice for it, for sure.
Going once, going twice, three times. The guy in the red shirt gets a Cadillac. Holy moly! So 1979 Cadillac with prime white walls. Holy moly! Painting, polish, hyping in the chat. Holy moly! These guys have been doing it less than a year, dude. I thought they were doing it for 40 years. I thought they were the tour agents for Led Zeppelin back in the 70s, but they've only been doing it for a couple of months.
I like your story better.
I did that. Dude, I can hype you guys up. I'm the hype man. Holy moly.
For sure, yeah. But no, it's a lot of what he already came with, what Nancy came with, what Sesh came with, and putting the resources together. So I think that's what made it look a little bit more legit.
Yeah, it's like Voltron, right? You bring all the tigers together and it makes a robot.
Well, Stephanie also has a lot of pull and connections with her friends. Her friends also do shows and they collaborate together. So that's also been a community that we've kind of interacted with and tried to so to say collab.
Oh yeah, the first one was supposed to be a collab.
Oh, it was
The very first
separate, but we're gonna work together on this one day.
Yeah, and because he brought some artists, and then the other half were artists that I knew.
Oh yeah.
Right.
It was it was a half and half of artists that we were choosing, and also her doing the flyer and then me doing the hosting.
Yeah.
So it was it was a half and half effort. She did half of the work, I did half, and then we included Nancy and
because we realized we need more help because I don't want to do this by myself.
Nice. So you were separate, and then you saw that you could pull forces together, and it would
Yeah.
be stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
We started to realize that we like all as a team we like have more of a connection than we thought. You know, we just kind of like started building chemistry little by little, and then you know we just like hang out sometimes too, like outside of events, and you know, so like today we're doing the Friendsgiving
Yeah.
That's awesome.
dances and you know stuff like that. We try
Take
to
pictures.
Yeah, yeah. We will, yeah.
Some pictures on the
Nancy
inside.
likes to take pictures, dude.
Some family photos, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we just been wanting to have like a family type vibe. We told each other that too. Like we have to make sure that people from the outside also see us as like, you know, like a group of friends. It's not just like them just being like business partners all the time.
Yeah.
We hang out, you know, and we do things together. You know, getting to know our families and stuff like that. You know, it's a great little bond that we've been able to manifest. You know, and I'm very blessed, happy, grateful. You know, haven't felt this fulfillment in life in a while.
That's
I love
awesome,
that. It's
dude.
beautiful.
That's
Likewise.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I think you do feel it. I think you're accomplishing that exactly. When people go to the events, they feel that vibe. There's no negativity as far as what I've seen so far. The music is killer, the beats, and then you got Downey Girl busting out, putting on the right stuff, and then Nancy with the interviews and Sesh doing his thing. This is a team, guys, that are promoting the best of the best events in the LA and Orange County area. You guys could do like promotions with some of these artists. How far do you guys get into like promoting individual artists, or is it more just promoting the whole show? What's the strategy when it comes to advertising?
Nancy's the one that.
Yeah. So when she does one of the videos or flyers, that's when they get their personalized.
Yeah, or with the flyers, like they all get their own individual flyer.
Wow. So you take the time to make an individual for each one?
Yeah.
Sick.
And then for the interviews, same thing, you know, like I try to give them all at least like a minute to 3 minutes.
Nice.
And how much they talk. But yeah, and yeah, just keep reposting them. And
What's the most important part of the most important aspect of trying to promote specifically a hip hop style event?
What's the most important part from promoting a hip hop event?
And what do you feel is the most important?
To make everybody feel welcome.
Nice.
So I feel like maybe the idea of hip hop is a little bit rough for some people.
Yeah.
And it's not like that at all. And
Not
we
at
don't-
all.
And then
I'm learning that too.
Yeah.
I'm very new to this industry, to the hip hop.
yeah, and I feel like everyone's very welcome. Hip hop events have a variety of people.
Yes.
You see all shapes and colors, and I don't really see that with a lot of other genres, and I think that's important to put out there so they can know that everybody's included and everybody's welcome.
Yeah, dude. When I would go to hip hop shows back in the day, it would just be hip hop straight up. To see like different, like, dude, even your stuff, Sesh, the way you do your song that you did right now, so cool and different, very, very unique. Like, it was good to see both of you guys up here because Bravo does his thing, you do your thing, a little bit more darker, a little cool, like kind of a musical in a way, like in a sense. More, I don't know. We're gonna have you on the show. We're gonna go deep into it. So we gotta go deep into that because I like the way. And I need to get onto your spot. You have stuff on Spotify?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I need to get on your Spotify and just listen more and I really am intrigued by that sound that you brought today. All these different artists, and back in the day, it would be like the same. It'd just be like, and we talked about it this morning when we were talking about social media. It would just be money, cars, girls, money, cars, girls, yo in the tub with the money and the cars and the girls and the six pack, yo. Same thing all the time, right? And thank you, by the way, for my amazing. Let me put a clap in there for that amazing. You guys didn't think I had bars. I got bars. So it would be the same thing. It's a constant same thing, regurgitating. It's been that way. We talked about it when we had Ghetto Boys here. We talked about it when we had Bravo here before. It's been that constant regurgitation of I don't want to say his name, Drake, but it's constantly the kind of regurgitation. Now we're getting this new stuff, this new beats, these new artists, and there's not the same. So when the guy goes on stage, you got Danny going, he does his cadence, he does his cadence, and then you got another guy, Pyro, coming in when he takes over the stage like this, and then you got Abercrombie. Why am I getting his name? I always mess up his name.
Autonomy?
Autonomy, dude. You get the rock in there. Autonomy rap. Abercrombie. You get the rap. You get the rap with the Nirvana style, with the Alice in Chains type
Yeah.
singing
The trap metal.
atmosphere, the trap metal, which I didn't even know was a thing.
Yeah.
I just thought it was something new. And he's like, you're crazy. And then you got Sesh. So we're gonna get into we're gonna have him on the show. We'll talk about his stuff. So there's this variety that you get with these musicians. So it's incredible to see it, and it's different, and so I love it.
Yeah.
So I love it.
Thank you.
Awesome.
That's what I have to say, and that's my final answer. No, it's incredible. So promoting the hip hop, it's different. You've got all these different musicians. Let me ask Nancy G a question. She does the interviews. This is my question for Nancy G, and we'll have her on the show as well in the future. Give me some pointers on doing interviews. Give me some tips as an interview to interviewee. Can you give me some tips?
I mean, I'm learning as I go, so I try to have a list. Now that I'm doing the editing, I'm able to point out things that I need to work on.
Oh, okay.
So like saying a lot or so a lot, like little stuff like that.
I say holy moly a lot. That's what I say. I don't know why that just comes out. It's like that. Yeah, holy moly. It's like actually we actually have emoji for that. Cool.
Yeah. What I'd like to do is kind of have a conversation.
Nice.
And like an interview, just a question. Like I'd rather have like a little conversation. That way I'm also listening and able to connect with the person as well.
Dope.
Yeah.
That's
More
it.
natural, I guess.
Natural. I love that. That's what I try to do here. That's why we have a couch. Everybody's just chilling, relaxing. How did you guys feel this so far?
Good.
Good. Awesome.
Very welcoming.
Good.
And by the way, you're like 6 minutes from me, so
Really?
yeah.
Hell yeah. See, so we
Yeah.
can do this.
Yeah.
I'm going to send you guys the link. We're going to
Yeah.
get Downey Girl in here.
Could be your
We're gonna have-
resident DJ for the podcast.
What? Dude, that's a good idea. But the tracks that you play, they're other people's like tracks, right? Are they,
So-
or do you have your own?
So no, I don't make my own music. Well, Sesh is gonna help me with that, with making, because he makes the beats and all that. He's more of the producer. No, but during the shows, yeah, I play other people's music. When I do like my own DJ gigs, yeah, I play Drake.
And stuff like that. Okay, cool. No, because
Rihanna.
I do Twitch live, so if you play somebody's beat, they'll just mute the whole thing. They'll DCA whatever. There's like these rules because I'm affiliate. They'll mute the.
So you can only play your own music,
I can
right?
only play my own music, or like if I have the actual artist, like you guys can play your music.
Got it.
Because you guys are the artists and you're here. But I DMCA, whatever this thing is right here.
Well, we can play, Mr. Cream's music all day.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so that would be sick. Yeah.
Fresh Cream remix.
Bring it in. Yeah, anytime you want to do that. But first of all, we get the interviews in. We get the individual interviews. Downey Girl's coming back to the show. Nancy G's coming back to the show. Shesh is coming back to the show. Bravo's always welcome as well. It's going to be amazing. This, my friends, is Full of Life Music and Arts Events. They have a show coming up. When's the next show?
We're in
February?
tomorrow is the next show.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow,
Literally?
yeah. It's
What day is it? Sunday?
It's a collaboration with Exhibit Life.
Is it there?
It's gonna be at Coyote Studio in LA.
Oh, Coyote Studio in
it's
LA.
It's from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. I think is
Oh, dang. Early morning
bringing
breakfast show.
out, like 8 artists. I'm bringing about like 8 or 7 artists. I'm probably gonna be performing too as well.
10 a.m. to 3 p.m.?
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Coyote Studios. Yeah.
Man.
I think it's Union Pacific is the street that it's off of.
Where do they go? Full of Life Music Events on Instagram?
We could go on Exhibit Life right now. Exhibit Life's the one that's promoting it mostly.
Oh, Exhibit Life.
Yeah.
There you go.
Exhibit Life's the one's mostly promoting the show. But tomorrow, yeah, we have a show right there in LA. And we're just collaborating with them.
Nice. Hell yeah. So a collab with Exhibit Life and Full of Life Music Events. That's in LA, ladies and gentlemen. The Coyote Studio from 10 to 3 p.m. tomorrow, Sunday. Get your burritos, get your chorizo, get it ready to go. Put it in the car. Get your kids in the car. Is it all ages?
It's a donation based.
Donation based?
Yeah, it's like a food drive.
A food drive for like a cause or something?
The community, yeah.
The community
Yeah,
food drive,
so it's like,
fantastic. So any donation that they give at the door goes to food for the community.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
There's like a little list on the flyer, I think, that maybe like they recommend just, you know, that mostly what they ask for. I think like
Toys?
no, I think yeah, like
Oh, you bring the canned food.
yeah, canned food,
Oh, okay.
blankets, like toothpaste, stuff like that.
That's sick, dude. I did that in my backyard one time when I was in high school.
Yeah.
Like I had a punk rock show with like 6 bands in my backyard, and the fee was 1 can of food, and we donated it to the homeless and stuff like
Stuff
that.
hasn't changed. Yeah.
It's
So
crazy.
We're thinking about doing like a toy drive full of life.
You should.
Bring a toy and perform, you know, and then give it to the kids.
But you should like involve like a motorcycle gang.
A motorcycle? Hey,
Because they always do that. I was just like,
The Mongols, they're all over here.
I didn't want to say what it is, but yeah.
Sorry.
Don't kill me, please.
Sorry.
I don't want to die. But yeah, that'd be cool. That's great. So like yeah, like a kid like during Christmas, you should do something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys could easily pull that off.
Yeah, sky's the limit when we have different visions and our visions come together. But it's also everybody agreeing to the vision too, because me especially, like I always want to keep doing more and more. Like
Sure.
like after a show will be done, I'm already thinking about next. You know, and
That's
I'm not ever
awesome.
stagnant. Like I'll be in the show already thinking about the next one.
That's how I am, dude. I'm constantly
Asking
doing
our
that.
performers, like if they want to perform at the next one. So it's, you know, also me, I put a lot of pressure on them, you know, and I tell like Stephanie, like, hey, you know, I know that I want this more than, you know, sometimes more than even the artist, you know. So it's like I can't always be the one to always initiate everything, because and then it'll be like I'll want to do a show and then Stephanie might not want to do it, and then it's like, well, now I need like a DJ or somebody that's gonna.
Damn. And then you're out there with like
Yeah.
my Bluetooth speaker, and you're like
Yeah.
playing tracks on your phone, huh?
Exactly.
No, I'm usually always down. I always want to do it.
Downy girls
it should
down.
be, but it should be structured.
Yeah.
And well
Structured.
thought out and planned.
You need that woman's touch, don't you, Downy girl? Nancy, am I right?
Yeah.
You need that. You need that. Guys, we can go, but we need women to like straighten it up. Like get it right.
Clean it up a little bit.
Clean it up a little bit. You guys are messy. Yeah.
They have, man, because I've like have gotten anxiety of being slow, you know, and you know, having them, like they've been able to encourage me and stay motivated. Like I always tell Nancy, like I don't feel like I do enough, and she said, you dropped the song yesterday.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
so much.
You said that yesterday. I don't.
You just dropped the song today. Like, calm down.
You literally dropped the song and you're.
Moment.
Wow.
But see, that's just like how I feel, you know. The way I want to work is always, you know, next, you know.
That's a
keep
creative.
going, you know.
Yeah.
just- I've been doing that for, you know, since I was a little kid. So to me, it's like slowing down. It's like, it is fearful, but I feel like if I don't feel that fear, I feel like you get too comfortable, you know?
100%, dude. Keep that. Don't lose that, because stopping is death. It's like, to me, like an artist, like creatives, like if we stop what we wanted, like to create, it's almost death.
Yeah.
Like when I stopped playing music, it was almost death for a little bit, and then I found something else. You know, and I started doing this stuff. You when you're a creative, that is your life's blood. That is your oxygen. You stop doing that, it's like it takes your breath out. And the one thing that I've learned from a lot of older friends that I've had is that feeling of regret. Something that you wanted to do and you never did. You don't want that feeling. So keep that freaking go for it mentality, bro, because that's going to push you. And then you have the girls and your friends to kind of balance you out. And you're just like a freaking space jet flying nice, evenly in the beautiful sky.
That's why I say in one of the lines, I'm a tsunami, I'm so wavy, you gonna need a jet ski.
Hey.
Like, basically, like, you know, if you guys want to ride with me on my wave, like, it's more than just a jet ski. Like, you know, maybe we're not being a yacht, but, you know, we might be floating out there in this, you know, loneliness, thinking it's an ocean, you know.
Yeah.
But in reality, you know, we having us around us, you know, being around each other is what's making me inspired, and it's getting me more motivated, and like it's been easier for me to write too. Like it's kind of like it's been coming to me, you know, and I don't want to lose that. Like I don't want to lose the, you know, that want to keep putting the pen to paper and, you know, keep wanting to record. I've been bugging Sesh, I've been bugging Cream to go record. We've been wanting to go to the studio. make music. We've been working on some stuff too. So it's, it's also them wanting to be like, hey, we're going to take the initiative with you and, take a step forward because, I know that I can be a lot for some people sometimes, and
Yeah.
I want to chill out and take a step back, but it's hard,
Well, with every vision, you need a visionary, and that's you. That you're leading the choo-choo train, and it's a locomotive. It's a steam engine. It's fire. It's out of control. It's going. It's going. It's going. In life, you need people. One of the things that you learn over the years is that you can't do anything alone.
Yeah.
And that's what you guys
So
are
true.
learning in your venture. Full of Life Music and Arts Fest, full of life. It's in the title. With life, you need people. And you guys got the people, you guys got the talent. It's going to be only better and better as it goes along. Guys, I want to thank you for coming on the show. I think it's amazing what you do, and I hope you continue. And hopefully I just get to be in the background like a fly on the wall and film something because I really think it's cool.
Awesome. Thank
Cool.
you. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love it.
Awesome.
I love the energy.
You guys have a good time?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, guys. Hype it up in the chat. J-Rob, what's up? What's up? What's up? You're just coming in. Check out the VOD. Full of Life Music and Arts events.
Where
They
we
got
at?
it.
Where we at?
Hype it up, hype it up, hype it up, hype it up.
Where we at?
Tomorrow, 10 a.m. Get your
IPS,
menudo and go
IPS,
down to
IPS.
LA. 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Coyote Studios. It's a full event. It's a great cause. They're getting. You can take your freaking can of food down there and give it. You can take your ramen noodles, throw it at them. They let you in the door. It's going to be fantastic. You guys get down there. The Full of Life Music and Arts events. Find them on Instagram, and we will see you soon. Have a great one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, that was a good one.